Hannah, and I am very happy to serve as the Director for Student Life. I have a couple of questions for you before we get started. The first thing I want to ask you all, please raise your hand if you're here for orientation. Okay, is anybody not here for orientation? I just want to make sure that we're on the same page. Okay, so we're here for orientation. A couple of things that I want to make sure that I share with you before we get started with our introduction is, orientation is pretty much a full day effort. Okay, so you're going to be here from 9, as most of you got here, right? You'll be here from 9. You should have gotten breakfast already. We'll do a campus tour. We'll do a couple of things. We'll be done approximately by 5 p.m. This has been shared with you by email, by phone calls, by text messages, by word of mouth. You should know that we're going to be here for quite some time. Does anybody know, or does anybody have any idea what we do at orientation? Any wild guesses? Raise your hand. Any wild guesses? Good. Okay, so that's definitely one answer. So we walk around and we kind of show you the places. Anything else? Anything else that you think we do at orientation? Okay, that's perfectly fine, right? So at orientation, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm gonna keep it a buck. We're gonna give you everything you need to know to be successful on the first day of classes, right? So definitely walking around and getting a campus tour is one of the things that we're gonna do. A question that I love to ask students in your seats is, can anybody tell me where the restroom's at? Towards the back, right? Yeah, because we told you earlier. But for the most part, most people don't even know where the restrooms are at. How can we expect you to show up to class on time? How can we expect you to use the resources that you have at your disposal if you don't even know where the restrooms are at, right? So trust me, by the end of the day, you'll know where the restrooms are at. We're going to take you to your classrooms. We're going to show you around. We're going to show you everything you need to know to be successful on the first day of classes once again. That involves Canvas, that involves Degreeverse, that involves everything. How to submit your homework, how to talk to your professors, how to register for classes, so on and so forth. Now, once again, we are getting ready for the first day of classes. And the main reason why we do this, the main reason why we're here today, is because unfortunately, on a national scale, every single year, approximately 30 to 40% of incoming students, like you all, drop out, right? And for the most part, people drop out for one main reason. They just claim they didn't know. And they don't know what they don't know, right? They didn't know how to register for classes, they didn't know how to complete financial aid, maybe they have financial aid pending and that financial aid didn't cover their classes, things of that nature. Our main goal today is to make sure that by the end of the day, you have nothing else pending with the college. And the only thing you have to do is show up on the first day of classes. Does anybody know when the first day of classes is? August 24th, you're absolutely right, August 24th. Catch. August 24th, yes. August 24th is the first day of classes, so we just gotta make sure that we're ready. Aside from that, we're also gonna take you to all the different resources that you have at your disposal simply because you are a Laredo College student. Who here goes to the gym? Show of hands if you go to the gym. Good. Just for being a student at Laredo College, you actually have access to multiple gym facilities in the city of Laredo. One here downtown, one at the South Campus. For that, you're gonna need your student ID. And guess what? You will get your student ID at the end of the day before you leave, so that way, on the first day of classes, you're not making a long line with everybody else that didn't get their ID during the summer, right? Everything that we do at orientation is intentional, it has a purpose, it has a reason why, and the main reason why is we want to make your lives a little bit easier during the summer because we understand that the transition between high school and college is sometimes difficult, okay? Questions, comments, concerns, anything that you have in mind that I can answer for you before we continue moving forward? You probably have questions about the schedule. I'm going to briefly walk you through it, okay? So, let's see. I have a lag on my screen. So, for today, we're going to start with the welcome and the breakfast. Everybody should have had breakfast already. Did everybody have something to eat? Please say yes. Okay, good. So you probably have breakfast already. You should have something in your stomach. A taco, you should be drinking fluids. We are going to be walking around campus for about an hour and 30 minutes. If you have not yet had something for breakfast, or if you have not yet had any fluid enter your body, please make sure to drink some water, get a Coke, get some juice, anything. I need for you to have something in your stomachs before we head out for those campus tours. The last thing I want for you is to pass out in the middle of the tour. It's happened before, and because it's happened before, you should be wearing a bracelet. That bracelet will include your emergency contact information. Please do not take that off throughout the entire day. If you already lost it or you dropped it, let us know, and we'll make sure to give you another one. For example, like my homie Ezequiel told us they lost his, right? So, once we do our campus tour, we're gonna come back to this space and we're gonna give you lunch. We're gonna give you free Chick-fil-A for lunch. We have gluten-free, okay, good, okay, I like that. So we have free Chick-fil-A, gluten-free sandwiches, salads, regular Chick-fil-A sandwiches, so on and so forth. We'll make sure to have enough food for everybody. You'll have lunch, you get to hang out, talk a little bit about the buildings you just discovered. Once we're done with lunch, however, we have arguably one of the most important presentations of the day. And that's what we call our Money Matters presentation, and it's also known as our financial aid, right? So we'll tell you everything you gotta know about scholarships, grants, any employment opportunity on campus, so on and so forth. Once we finish with that financial aid presentation, we're gonna break you up into groups. Does everybody have a name tag? Yes, okay. Those name tags are color-coded. Those name tags should have a specific color, and they should also have a team name. So we have the Cotton Candy Colts, for example. We have the Crimson Cavalry. We have Blue Scoops. So I'm gonna break it to you now, okay? If you're here with your high school homies, because I noticed that y'all were dapping each other up and stuff. If you're here with your high school homies, unless they're having the same name on their name tag, you won't be with them for the rest of the day. Just want to make sure that I share that with you. That's on purpose. If your high school homies are not taking the same classes as you probably won't see them in college. It's always good to start making new friends, meeting with people. Okay? We're going to break you up into those groups, and we're going to head over to something called small group sessions. Those sessions are very important too. They're going to cover everything you got to know, right? Everything that I mentioned earlier. Once we're done with that, we're going to head over to the Rec Sports experience. Our Rec Sports staff has a fabulous and fantastic opportunity for you to hang out, meet people, have fun, compete against each other, and get to know the Rec Sports facilities. As you're doing that, we're going to be printing every single person's IDs here. Once you're done with the Rec Sports, you head over to the Cason, which is where you were checked in when you sat down in that other building over there. And we'll give you your IDs there. Once you get your ID, you're good to go. You won't see me until the beginning of the school year. Did everybody get that? Good, perfect. Questions, comments, concerns, anything? We're good there? Okay, good. If you have any questions, make sure to ask anybody that is wearing these green shirts, and they'll be able to answer those questions for you. Okay, so I know that not everybody was in this room when I first came to make this announcement, but we do have a very, very active Instagram page through the Office of Student Life. And so I do have a couple of giveaways that I'm going to give out to a couple of our followers that followed us using the QR code in the morning. Yeah, come on over. So we're going to be helped by Mena and Akemi, two of our orientation leaders. Please give them a round of applause, my friends. Okay, so we're going to give away a couple. Let's see. Okay, so if you have not yet followed us, please make sure to scan the QR code. Whenever we come back from lunch, we'll continue giving away shirts and different things, okay? So I'm gonna call out a couple of Instagram handles. If I call out your Instagram handle, come up to the stage, get your shirt. And if I didn't call yours, just be sure to clap for the person that wants them, okay? So, first Instagram follower is going to be, I think I'm gonna say this right, I don't know. Geos, if you're here, come on stage. I hope I said this right, unless it's G0G0S. Geos, are you here? Is that you? Yeah, there we go. Congratulations. Come on over, get your shirt. Thank you so much for following us, sir. We appreciate it. If for whatever reason we give you a shirt that doesn't fit you, come on over to the office and we'll give you a shirt that actually fits you, okay? Our next follower for the day, can you please help me with the drum roll? Next follower for the day is going to be Orly Garza 007. Orly Garza 007, come on over, get your shirt, my friend. Once again, if I gave you a shirt that doesn't fit you, we'll give you the right size. Thank you for following us, my friend. And don't unfollow us after either. I know that some people do. Our next follower is going to be, drum roll please, _ Sarah 919. _ Sarah 919. If you're here, let me get your shirt. There we go. Pretty close. Last follower for now. Whenever we come back from lunch, we'll give away more shirts. Make sure to follow us on Instagram. Our next follower is going to be, Lord Almighty, I don't know how to pronounce this one. RALSEI 82. Ralsei 82 _ There we go, that's you. There we go. Congratulations, thank you. I'm sorry if I butchered. your name or your Instagram handle. Who wants a shirt? There we go. All you gotta do is raise your hand. Okay, so we'll move forward from here. Our next part of this introduction is gonna be, I've been asking you to scan QR codes all morning. I'm gonna continue doing so. If you have an opportunity and you like taking pictures and you would like to get featured on our social media pages, make sure to scan that QR code. That is gonna take you to an application known as Photo Circle. Photo Circle is a pretty cool app, right? You basically take pictures, you upload them to Photo Circle. Anybody that has joined today's Youth Student Orientation Photo Circle will have access to those pictures, right? Don't post anything inappropriate. We get to approve it, so you're wasting your time. But yeah, if you're interested, you're more than welcome to scan that, upload your pictures there, and you can actually see everybody else's pictures. Kind of like Instagram without having to like post things and get likes and stuff, right? No followers, things of that nature. It's a little bit easier to work with. I'm gonna leave that up there for a couple more seconds. If you're interested, definitely use that. Our orientation years will be using it throughout the entire day, okay? Alrighty, my friends, that's a couple of seconds. We're gonna continue moving forward here. The next group that I would like to introduce is actually our Student Government Association officers, which is actually Mena and Akemi once again. You can come on over and join me on the stage, folks. For those of you that are here, was anybody in student council? Anybody in student council? No way, nobody was in student council. Okay. I was in early high school, so I was part of student council. But the best way that I can explain or describe the Student Government Association at Laredo College is by telling you that the SGA is basically student council, like the one that you have in high school, but on steroids, right? And in a good way, right? So they are literally the mediator. They're that middle person between you all, the student body, and our administrators. So whenever the administrators have to make any recommendations about policy, if they want to make any changes to campus, if they want to make anything that will literally impact you and your time here at Laredo College, they will reach out to the student government and they'll ask them for their feedback to make sure that you are being represented. I know you're tired of listening to me, I'll give up the mic now.
Hello everyone, my name is Akemi Casono. I'm the Vice President of the Student Government Association.
Hi, my name is Arlene Duarte and I'm a senator for the Student Government Association.
Hi, my name is Natalia Inera and I'm a senator for the Student Government Association.
Hi, good morning. My name is Jimena, known as Mena. I'm the secretary for Student Government Association, and yeah.
Okay, so a little bit about what SGA is. It basically serves as the student body. So just like Mr. Rivera mentioned, SGA is a little bit alike to student council. And a little bit about the things that we do is we represent student needs, concerns, and ideas. We advocate for our students. So everybody here, you guys are now a Laredo College student. We connect students with college leadership, and we help create a stronger and more involved campus. Our senators are actually going to talk a little bit more in depth about what SGA has done this past academic school year and their experience on being part of the Student Government Association.
Okay, so some of the SGA roles are president, vice president, secretary, treasurer. Those would be the executive branch, and we also have the judicial branch and the legislative. Sorry, but these would be some of the positions available. So how elections work? Elections do start in September. So once you guys are already enrolled and everything, you guys should receive an email to nominate yourself. You'll see if you qualify, and then you'll run for election. You'll have a booth if you guys want, and start getting more involved with SG. I think it's a really big way to be involved on campus. But if you guys have any questions for how that works, you can ask any of us. Follow our Instagram. We'll show you guys that a little bit after the presentation. Or you can also ask Mr. Rivera and stuff like that.
Okay, so a little bit more on what we do. I know Akemi had already kind of mentioned what we do, but we represent and we advocate for the student body. We listen to you guys' concerns, we listen to the students' concerns. Now that you guys are Palominos, if you guys see stuff around the campus that you think needs a little bit of fixing, you think, we have, like, for an example, we have phone chargers, we've been working on fixing them. If you guys have a problem and you see something that you think could be better, you can always come to us, or you can join the Student Government Association and make that change yourself. We also meet with college leaderships to discuss the student needs. We host events throughout the year. We actually organize the first generation ceremony. It's SGA's biggest event that we've done in the past years. We participate in community service events, and we always take the time to volunteer. If you guys like volunteer work, if you guys like getting hours, if you join SGA, that's possible. We promote student involvement, and we help build a stronger campus community. We are very involved. If you really want to be involved and you really like to be on campus, join SGA. SGA is for you.
Alright, so here we have some photo examples of some of the events we had last year. Some of our SGA members had the opportunity to go to the conference of COSGA Constitution. In the other picture, we have the big event, which was in March, yeah. A very, very exciting event, yeah. And in the other picture, we have, it's an example of the first ceremony, first generation ceremony. The biggest event that we have for SGA. And in the other picture, we actually won the award of Change Making Organization. And yeah, that's some of the examples in pictures, so you can see, guys, a little bit of what we do.
Thank you so much for your time. We hope they had an amazing orientation, and if you guys have any questions regarding how to join the Student Government Association for the upcoming year, this is our Instagram. You're more than welcome to follow us and DM us. I'm always happy to answer your questions. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, student government. The best thing about student government that I will very openly share with you all is they open applications in September, and they get to travel very often. Okay, so just putting that out there. The next person that I would like to introduce is the best boss here at Laredo College, and gave me a wonderful performance evaluation yesterday. But he is also very important because he oversees many of the different departments and processes that you've gone through throughout the day, and that you will continue to go through throughout your basically your transition from high school to Laredo College. Without further ado, please help me in welcoming Dr. David Arreazola.
Good morning, everybody. I just want to take a minute to say thank you to all of you for coming in today. Tell you a couple of stories. I was a student here at Laredo College when I graduated high school. Certainly had intents of transferring. I think back when I did this, I knew I still need a little time to cook, as they say. So I came to Laredo College, had a wonderful experience while I was here as a student, and I was able to transfer out to Texas State to do my bachelor's and master's, and then further my graduate studies at Texas Tech. And I'll tell you that when I came here as a student, as we say in the late 1900s, there was no orientation. You kind of had to just kind of figure things out on your own, right? And the first couple of weeks I was here was just kind of like Pedro said, where's the restroom? What does the building MH mean, or MB, and all these things. So we didn't have computers back then as much, right? If I remember correctly. So there was no canvas degree work. Figuring out all those things, as a student here back then, I kind of had to do that all on my own, right? Later on, I became an instructor here. I was a math instructor here for 15 years. And I remember having students with that, kind of go through that same thing, that they come in the first day of class late because they were trying to figure out. So I taught math in the Laird Hall building, but students, thought when they saw a class at inmates that thought it was a math hall, right? Or NB that thought it was a math building, so they're coming late and because they're trying to figure out where the buildings were. But at that time, no one told them where any of these things were. I remember spending some time the first day just kind of explaining the ropes of coming to Laredo College the first time, and I remember a couple of experiences where students get very frustrated with not being able to navigate through the first couple of day classes. Thanks to the work of really the team that's back there, and Mr. Laredo up here, and the orientation leaders there, you get to have a jump start at Laredo College, right? You get to get some of those things that, I won't say hurt, but maybe are slowed students down the first couple of days. You get to get those out of the way today, right? So that's part of the experience. I tell you what, I was a student here, no orientation, had to figure things out on my own. As I moved on to Texas State University, and they had an orientation there that helped me kind of set up for my first few days. Then I went to Texas Tech to further my graduate studies. We had an orientation there, which helped me tremendously get ready for my classes there. So there's a saying that you hear all the time, right? It's that 90% of success is showing up. That's never more true than what you're doing here today. So I'm a data person. I follow a lot of the student data for the college. And we know that students that show up to orientation and participate in events like SGA, some of the student life events that we'll have throughout the year, like maybe different students that do that are far more likely to be successful not only here at Laredo College, and not only, but also in whatever they do moving forward, right? So some of you might be here because you want to transfer. Some of you might be here because next step is working. Whatever it is that you want to do, you are, just by being here today, you are in a better position to be successful at here and beyond. So why do I say thank you? Your success is our success at Laredo College. So seeing those numbers, when I see you here today, and in a couple of years, I'm sitting in the back row of the stage at graduation, and seeing you walk across the stage, I always think this is why you're here today, to get to that in a year or two or whatever program you're in. So thank you for being here. Enjoy your day. Learn a lot today, and welcome to Laredo College.
Okay, I have the second round of giveaways, and I'm going to give you a piece of paper, very important for Laredo College form. So, first person that's going to get a Laredo College form is going to be Damian Marquez. Damian Marquez, if you're here, come get your form. I got you right here, my friend. Sorry about that. I don't want to put you on the spot. Thank you, brother. Next person, it's a joke, by the way. They're just a piece of paper. And then the next person is going to be Angela Merla. If you're here, Angela Merla, I have a form for you. Here we go, my friend. If you get a form, just make sure to head towards the back of the room, right over there. You can see them waving at you, saying hi. They're going to help you with a couple of more processes to continue with the check-in. Okay, now, the next group of people that I'm going to introduce you all to is actually our orientation leaders, okay? So, once again, friendly reminder, you should be wearing your name tag throughout the entire day today. Those name tags are once again color-coded. Now, your name tags should match the color of your bracelet, but they also match the color of these banners up here. I'm gonna go ahead and let them introduce themselves, and they'll tell you a little bit about them, their name, their major, their classification, what their group is, and a little bit about what they'll be doing during today. Okay?
Ok chicos, buenos días, mi nombre es Gabriel Soto, soy del grupo de Comando Verde, soy orientador para el grupo de español y mi major es General Studies.
Hi chicos, mi nombre es Itzel Lara, soy parte del Comando Verde del grupo de español, en caso de que cualquiera de ustedes quisiera tomar orientación con nosotros, y mi major es General Studies.
Our next group of orientation leaders in the color orange will be the LC Monarchs.
Hello everyone, my name is Hakimina Casono. I am classified as a junior. I am studying business administration and I am one of the halves of the LC Monarchs.
Good morning, everybody. My name is America Munoz. I graduated class of 2025. I'm currently a sophomore here at Laredo College. I'm studying general studies, and I'm very, very excited to be with you. And I'm the other half of the LC Monarchs.
Once again, LC Monarchs in the color orange. Our next group is going to be the red group, the Crimson Cavalry.
Well, good morning, everyone. I'm Axel. I'm part of Crimson Cavalry. I hope everyone is having a good morning, that you have breakfast and everything, and we'll get ready for being this day on school. I'm studying business administration, and I'm like on the final part of being a sophomore.
Good morning, my name is Jackie Quintanilla. I'm classified as a sophomore, and I'm currently in the ADN program for nursing. And I'm the second half of the Calvary.
Our next group is going to be the pink group, and they have a very, really, really nice name. They are known as the Cotton Candy Colts.
Hello guys, good morning. My name is Jonathan Nieto, but everybody calls me Foogie. Cotton Candy Codes, and then my major is business.
Hello, my name is Misa. I'm taking general studies right now. I'm a sophomore in Cotton Candy Codes.
Cotton Candy Colts are one of our favorites. The biggest group for today in terms of members is going to be Blues Hooves, our blue team.
Hey guys, my name is Rosa. They call me Rosita. My major is psychology, and I am a junior here in Laredo College.
Hey guys, my name is Mr. Ramirez. I am a sophomore here at Laredo College. I'm doing general studies right now, and I am part of Blues Hooves.
Hi everybody, my name is Jimena, but everybody calls me Mena. My major is kinesiology and I am a junior. And we are Blues Hooves!
Alrighty folks, friendly reminder, those are the groups that you will belong to. Before I let you all leave for the day, you can kind of start making sure that you have all your stuff in that bag, right? The next part after this very, very brief recap of everything that we're going to do today is going to be a campus tour, okay? So orientation leaders, start getting ready, pick a corner so that I can start moving people around. Don't leave yet, folks, don't leave yet. I'm going to share some information with you before you leave. So, I want to make sure that everybody has a very smooth and comfortable experience today. And in order to do that, I'm going to share a couple of tips with you. And I hope you're listening because it's going to make things a little bit smoother for everybody involved, but above all, especially you. So, first things first. I live in Laredo. Please make sure to take a seat, folks. Please make sure to take a seat. We're not leaving yet. We're not leaving yet. Please make sure to take a seat. I never said stand up. So, first and foremost, we know it's hot. It's Laredo. It's the middle of the summer. My armpits are sweaty. My back is sweaty. You don't have to tell me it's hot. I know it's hot. You complaining about the heat is not going to make it any cooler. Okay? Rule number one, don't complain about the heat. Can't do much about that. Next, for real, I like that. Okay, next thing is, does anybody work? Does anybody have a job? Okay, if you have a job, can you tell me what a Karen is? I can hear, oh my gosh. What's a Karen? Yeah, okay. They're a pain in the butt, right? Yeah, Karens are pains in the butt. Okay, so my word of advice to you all, incoming Palominos, is don't be Karens, right? Don't be Karens. Our student orientation leaders are working today. This is their job. This is their boss or teaching max or whatever you name it. This is what they do for a living. So please do not be Karens to them. And above all, do not fall asleep in their sessions. Next word of advice that I'll share with you. I know that my orientation leaders are super, super handsome and super, super beautiful, especially the cotton candy coats. Look at that stud right there, okay? Now, here's the thing. It's their job to smile at you and be nice at you, right? And help you with any question that you may have. Just because they're nice to you, though, it doesn't mean they like you, okay, guys? So please make sure to keep things professional. They're not flirting with you. They are just doing their jobs. And I can see the girls, and I know that the girls appreciate this conversation right now. Next thing is, you are in college. We don't have cafeteria ladies anymore like we did in high school. Your mom is not here to clean up after yourself, so please make sure to throw away your trash and don't leave anything behind. Next, if you have a question, chances are the people next to you also have that question, so don't be shy, ask questions. We are here to answer them. I hope you don't leave our orientation sessions with any question or any doubt in your mind, because we're here to answer all that. Next thing is, like I told you before, you're gonna be in different groups, you're gonna be meeting new people. If you're not taking the same classes as your high school friends, you're not gonna be taking, like you won't see them that often when you're in school. So, make a new friend, right? Meet a new person, make a new friend, talk to new people. Next, we are about to go on the campus tour. It is a campus tour of the entire college. It is kind of hot. You're gonna be walking out there for about an hour. So keep up with the pace. Follow the pace that the orientation leaders are giving you. If you're walking all the way to the front and everybody's like jogging behind you, people are gonna hate you, okay? If you're walking towards the very back and you're keeping everybody behind in the sun, people are also gonna hate you, right? So just follow the pace that your orientation leaders are giving you. They know what they're doing, trust them. Last but not least, okay, so this is my favorite saying because we can apply it to you all being Palominos. Today, we're gonna give you lots of information, right? Tons of information. We're gonna be here for the entire day. Now, here's the thing. We'll give you the information, but whether or not you're able to like retain that information and whether or not you're actually paying attention to the information that we're giving you is not on me, it's not on the orientation leaders, it's on you all, right? So the best way to summarize that is, I can take the Palominos to the water, but I cannot make the Palominos drink. Right, so please be sure to pay attention, please be sure to try to retain that information. Okay, questions, comments, concerns before we move on to the campus tour? No questions, okay. We're gonna start dismissing folks here in an orderly fashion, please. Okay, so the first group that we're gonna mess around with is gonna be Comando Verde. Si está